Welcome back to This Day in Irish History. I'm your host, Raymond Welsh. Before we dive into today's story, if you'd like to explore other significant events that happened on this day in Irish history, visit thisdayirishhistory.com. The link is in the episode description. Now, let's journey back to February 20th, 1749, when the life of Usher Gahagan, a brilliant classical scholar, came to a grim and unexpected end on the gallows at Tyburn. Usher Gahagan was a man of letters, a scholar deeply immersed in the study of Latin and Greek, producing translations that were widely respected in literary circles. In an era when classical scholarship was a mark of great prestige, Gahagan stood out as a bright intellectual force. However, for all his academic achievements, his name would ultimately be remembered not for his literary works, but for the crime that led him to his untimely demise. Gahagan was convicted of coin clipping, a form of forgery that involved shaving small amounts of metal from coins and then melting down the clippings for illicit profit. Though it may seem like a minor offence by modern standards, in 18th century Britain, coin clipping was considered a direct attack on the integrity of the economy. The value of currency depended on the weight of precious metals, and any reduction in that weight was seen as an act of fraud against the crown and the public. The authorities viewed it as a crime akin to treason, punishable by death. It is unclear how or why a man of Gahagan's intellect and education became involved in such a dangerous scheme. Some speculate that financial hardship may have driven him to desperation, while others suggest that the crime was an act of calculated greed. Whatever the motive, his actions caught the attention of the law, and the consequences were severe. He was arrested, tried, and sentenced to hang at Tyburn, London's infamous execution site, where criminals met their fate before large crowds. On February 20th, 1749, Gahagan was led to the gallows. It was a tragic and humiliating end for a man whose talents might have secured him a place among the great scholars of his time. Instead, his name became a cautionary tale about the perils of crime and the unforgiving nature of 18th century justice. Gahagan's story is a stark reminder of how even the most promising careers can be derailed by desperate decisions. While his literary contributions have largely been forgotten, his fate remains a footnote in history, a tale of scholarship lost to scandal. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Ireland's past. Please like and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Raymond Welsh. Slán go fóill.